From Studio 3 at Buzz TV, it's The Horse's Mouth with Tom McManus.
Hello and welcome to another episode of The Horse's Mouth. We're at the bar with an enlightening group of people, which now means you must be enlightening. Are you ready? Let's introduce you to the panel today. We'll start with Dawn Kenney, the proprietor of the Players Locker Room, and her partner, Beau. How are you?
Nice to meet you, sir.
From Client Focus Media, the AI expert, Faust. How are you?
Doing well.
Now, is this a real handshake or is this
No,
artificial?
it's genuine. It's genuine.
Okay, just want to make sure
Yes,
that
sir.
it is. All right. And then the coach, the winningest coach in the room, ladies and gentlemen. He has Super Bowl rings to prove it, Dave Campo. And let's start. The Players Grill has been an institution on Hendricks Avenue for years.
Mm-hmm.
You bought it. You changed it. Tell us what's going on.
Well, about 6 months ago, we bought it, and we've bought all new kitchen equipment, all new bar equipment. We've redone the bar tops. We're in the process of the floors. Half of it's done. The first week of February, the back room will be turned into a full arcade/gay room. That's under construction right now.
Nice.
We're open till midnight instead of closing at 9:30. Sometimes till 2. So anyways, we're just trying to improve that. We've improved the quality of the food and constantly adjusting the menu. With happy hour twice a day, 4 to 6 and 10 to midnight.
Oh,
There's
so much going on.
Yes.
Don't you know how hard it is to be in the bar and restaurant business? But what were you thinking?
Well, I do. I've been in the bar and restaurant business my whole life. But I came here I went to high school in Orange Park.
Right.
I came back here to reacquaint with my best friend from high school and get in shape, actually. And Dawn and I met, and we were dating, and we found a lot of places closed here in this area at 10 o'clock, And I thought that maybe we could establish a later night crowd and, run more hours.
Right. And 6 months in, you're optimistic? You feel good about where it's at?
Absolutely. We feel good about where it's at. We weren't in any hurry.
Right.
We understood that first we had to make the place look good and smell good and be clean. Right. So we changed all the kitchen equipment. It's all brand new. Everything they're cooking off of is brand new equipment. Everything you're getting served from behind the bar comes out of brand new equipment. We got new flooring and still replacing a little bit of the flooring, but it's going to be a nice, clean place.
So there's nothing that artificial intelligence can do to help you.
Well,
social media.
That's true.
advertising, sure.
Yeah, but the smells and the taste and all of that's got to be really real.
Right, I agree with that.
So what's the biggest challenge that you guys have had getting it to where you want it to be?
Well, it's taken a while to build the team that we have now. When we first started, I think we had 22 employees and there's 4 or 5 left. And stuff, just because not everybody wants to conform or change to new things and stuff. But now we still have 22 or 23 people, and I think we've finally gotten to the point where we've built a really good team.
Coach, not everyone on the team wants to conform. Have you ever run into that?
Absolutely. I think that's one of the things. You have to have a vision, obviously, of what you want the place to be. Mm-hmm. If you don't, I love entrepreneurs. I've said this many times. I considered myself my own entrepreneur. I had to have a vision of what I wanted to have happen. And it was partly my responsibility, but then I had my employees, and I had to make sure I had the right employees that had some of the same vision, even though they're in a different place. I'm sure that's really important, that your people are a team.
Absolutely.
And to be honest with you, I love talking about it because, it's a gamble, just like anything else. And coaching is a gamble. Yeah. You don't know if you're going to be there for 3 years, 1 year. I was fortunate enough to be with the Cowboys for a total of 18 years. And that doesn't happen in the NFL. But the vision, though, is that I'm going to stay here, I'm a part of the team, and I'm going to be here, and I'm going to make it through other head coaches, and fortunately I was one part of the time.
Yeah. So here's the panel discussion. We're at a point, start of the year, right? There's a new administration in Washington. They're being very aggressive in getting things done. How optimistic are you about not just your business, but obviously you are, but this country and the economy and where we're headed?
I'm hoping we're heading back in the right direction, personally. So.
But you're optimistic.
Yeah, absolutely.
You see business as being successful in 2025.
Absolutely. You'll only be successful as you dream to be. You know, I mean, you can't have to have a vision of prosperity,
Right.
you know, and believe it. And,
So 6
and
months
try to
in.
achieve it.
6 months in, what's next on your to-do lists at the players' locker room?
Well, we just added a few weeks ago brunch on Saturday and Sunday. So now we open at 9 and close sometime between midnight and 2 on the weekends, and then at 11 during the week.
Is that random? You just kind of decide?
No,
I'm just
it's
kidding.
if people are there.
Yeah,
So
no.
we close at midnight, but if there's somebody sitting at the bar, then we stay until we'll give you last call at 1:45.
Just wanted to see if you were on your toes.
Yes. So, no, that's the thing is like even if we don't have anybody there at 10, we still are open till midnight because it's a learning thing for people in the neighborhood to know. Oh, they're still open because they were closing at 9:30 or 10. That was random.
That's the
before.
key, the neighborhood, right? I
Yes,
mean, those are your
exactly.
regulars. Those are the people
That's the
that,
community.
that's where they go.
Right.
They ride their bike up, they walk home.
Right.
If somebody makes that trip because they've heard that we're open till late,
Yeah.
and we're not open, then they'll never make that trip again. You know? So,
exactly.
you know, you have to be consistent.
All right, Mr. Artificial Intelligence, have anything genuine to say?
No, just all disingenuous. No, I think it's great. It's awesome. I actually went and saw their place a couple months ago, so I love what you're doing with it. And the arcade, sign me up because I'm a big arcade buff. So yeah, I'll be there.
You see that big smile on his face?
Mm-hmm.
You saw that there's a $500
yeah.
billion infrastructure for AI.
He's right on top of
Yeah,
that. I can tell you that.
Cole has job security like no one else has. All right, thanks for coming in and joining us on the Horse's
you.
Mouth. Cole, it's always good to see you, and I mean that in a very genuine
Thanks.
way.
You too, Brian.
And the coach. Thanks for being here, Dave.
You got it.
And thank you for joining us. We'll see you next time, right here on the Horse's Mouth.